How's it going, listeners? Welcome back to Cubold Cast. In this episode, we're going to be talking about party animals. What Gang Beasts should have been.
Literally.
Such a short title.
Yeah, I
Party
know.
animals.
It's simple though.
Yeah.
You don't need anything more.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
We waited for this game for 3 years.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
You could
First
maybe
beta was in
4.
2020.
2020.
So 3
You
years.
could probably go.
You say beta?
The first actual playtest of it, yeah. But
Oh,
that's when
really?
I didn't even know they
discovered
had that.
Oh, I like the little green screen thing you made.
Yeah,
back
they're
there
playing in the background, the little cat and dog.
for the video listeners.
I wonder if you can even go back to like one of our podcasts. I assume maybe like one of the summer events where we covered it.
Yeah, maybe even one of the winter ones.
Maybe when we
Yeah.
were talking, maybe if you go back to the Gang Beast podcast, we mentioned it.
Probably.
Gang Beast
When did we
podcast?
cover Gang Beast?
That was a while
I'm pretty
ago.
sure we
covered a lot of
like,
stuff.
Yeah, we covered one at least at some point.
Let's see. RE4 DLC.
Yeah.
That looks really good. $10.
I didn't want to look at I know it's like 3.5 to 4 hours long. Yeah, $10.
That's pretty good for
pretty good.
Resident Evil.
Yeah, but basically, I don't know if it's good or not.
So I think from what I got from the trailer, it's the story of the DLC kind of like coincides with the main game.
Yeah, you play as Ada, and then every once in a while, when you bumped into Ada, it's like you play as her bumping into Leon.
Did they
Stuff
do
like
that? They didn't they do that with something else? One of the other ones.
I feel like they
The
did.
Resident Evil 2.
Oh, yeah.
but that was
Oh,
part of the
yeah.
game, though. There was 2 different stories within the game. It wasn't DLC.
Right.
But yeah, $10.
I'm excited for that actually.
Yeah, I
gonna
don't
be
know
good.
if we'll do that for an October series.
I don't know. Maybe
Possibly,
it's kind of like a side thing.
because we still need to choose our games for the
It
October
is short,
series.
though. So
Yeah.
it might be worth doing.
Well, all the other games are short too.
Mm.
Yeah,
All the
less
indie
than
games.
5 hours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
most of
this
them.
year we have a lot of good ones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
Do we have Darkwood on the list?
that's like 30
That's
hours.
30.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think we might be doing Bramble.
Bramble is that the one with the
Bramble.
unique hand drawn?
No, that's Mundaun. It's Maundaun. Mundaun. I don't know. It's a random like survival horror game that's like very very short, but it looks really cool. I think we're gonna do Amnesia: The Bunker.
We could, yeah.
It's less than 5 hours.
It's on Game Pass, right?
Yeah, it is. I don't know if there's anything else. We could do the RE4 DLC, which I wouldn't mind.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know what we're gonna do for the final one.
Yo, Game Pass is popping off right now.
Oh,
They
yeah.
have good stuff on there.
Aren't they adding COD to that too?
I
not
think
sure.
so. Once the merger goes through.
Probably next year at some point.
Yeah, the Starfield's on there. I played that on there for a little bit.
Lies of P
Lies of
and
P.
Party Animals are both on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Game
Party
Pass.
Animals is on Game
Yeah,
Pass?
it's on Game
Mhm.
Pass.
It's actually insane.
Wow.
The streaming isn't bad too. I streamed Starfield to the Steam Deck, and besides it being 30 frames because it plays from an Xbox, it actually was pretty good.
I covered in the news video that I did. Basically, Xbox is planning on they actually said they're doing this. They're planning on doing PC streaming.
Oh yeah,
What do
I
you
heard
mean?
about that.
Like instead of using the Xbox to stream to whatever device, they're going to be using PCs.
It seems smarter.
Oh,
honestly.
And so you can get better frames. So
That's
if you have a
awesome.
higher refresh rate monitor or higher
Wait, they were
refresh rate
using
TV,
Xboxes before?
yeah,
they're still using Xboxes.
that's
That's so
that's why
weird.
Yeah.
Starfield is 30 FPS because they're using an Xbox.
Mm,
GeForce Now has been doing the PC thing for years.
yeah.
But you have to pay. Actually, you have to pay for Game Pass anyways.
Yeah, but you have to buy the game on GeForce Now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never liked that.
Mhm.
That's stupid.
Though I think if you own it already, no, actually, you have to
I
buy
thought
it
you had to-
separately.
Yeah, I thought you had to buy it
I'm
separately.
pretty sure if you own it on Steam, you could use it. You
Hmm.
could stream it.
Yeah, you have to own the game. You're not on GeForce Now. It's
Okay.
you
Okay,
add it
yeah.
to GeForce
Oh,
Now
okay.
if
Which-
you own it.
That also is a viable option too if you want to
Um,
play on Steam. Or if
I
you wanna buy it.
remember, I don't know if you guys used to do this or if you still do it, but I remember when I had like a really bad PC, I used to optimize my games through
Yeah.
GeForce Now. Do you guys still do that?
Cortex? No, Razer Cortex.
Yeah.
That was like that fake optimizer.
Yeah, it's supposed to make your games run faster.
I used to
We
do
did
too.
that, but it didn't help at all.
Yeah, that's weird. It's a weird.
It's like one of
memory
those-
unlock.
Things you do for luck before playing the
Yeah.
game. It's just like, let me just
Mhm.
get 2 more frames out of this.
I think it was a
we played-
placebo effect because I thought it made my.
So we played PUBG. I mean, at least I played PUBG at like 30, maybe even less than 30 FPS.
Though honestly, if your computer is
Yeah.
that slow, it actually might. Because I use C Cleaner every once in a while. That clears
Yeah.
out like all the junk and registry errors or whatever.
There was one time I used CCleaner and I cleaned out about 6 or 7 gigabytes.
It keeps popping up. I have like 60 gigabytes. I need to clear.
60?
I've never done
Yeah.
it. I should do it.
It's a really
Wow.
good app. I mean, they tell you to pay every once in a while, but you don't have to pay for anything.
What is it? The thing that pops up every time? It's like, get this deal, and then there's the button that to cancel it. It says no, I'll miss out.
Honestly,
I'm like,
if I see
sure.
lifetime deals for stuff, I'll jump on that.
yeah,
Mhm.
true.
I hate subscriptions for like random little things, like anything, like a little plugin or like just a small program that you use like once or twice a year. I'm not paying $10 a month for that.
There's an
Yeah.
Adobe program that you can get on Steam for like a one-time purchase.
What is it?
I don't even know what program it was, but I was seeing all the reviews.
It's
and they're
probably
like,
one that nobody uses.
No, it was just like a really popular like art one, I think.
Oh,
Yeah, a lot of the softwares want you to pay per month.
Yeah.
And if there's ever a deal where you can get it for lifetime, I'll usually get it then because
Mhm.
then I won't have to ever pay for it again.
you should have to save the key somewhere, which that's what password managers are for.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
Oh, I haven't had an issue with saving any passwords or anything since.
I love
Got a
password
password manager.
manager. I'm so
Yeah.
glad I swapped to it.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, the other day I was like, imagine you had to remember all the passwords in your password manager. It'd be
I have
impossible.
700 things in my password manager.
Yeah, and they're all randomly
That'd be
generated.
ridiculous.
Oh, it's Substance.
Well, I mean, I used to use a variation that based on the name of whatever it was, I would know the password. So they were all unique, but like with like 2 or 3 letters swapped.
Yeah, I do the same.
And like, obviously that's not really that secure.
Yeah.
I still need to change a lot of my passwords. They're mostly the same.
Mm-hmm.
I need
Yeah.
to swap them.
Imagine having that many things and having to change all of them.
Ugh.
It'd be awful.
So Chug and Jay have both played Liza P. I haven't tried it yet.
I still haven't beat it.
Well, I
I'm
haven't.
actually surprised that
yeah.
I haven't beaten it yet.
You have 20
Mm.
hours.
27.
Oh man,
It's gonna be a long game. I mean, I'm excited, but
I don't know if you'll beat it, honestly.
well, okay. So I think. Well, I'm a little worried about beating it too because Chug has had the hardest time beating like a few of the bosses.
There were some bosses that were
Yeah.
very annoying.
Unless they update the game and make it a little easier, which I find.
What is it?
Hard to believe, maybe?
Even those bosses that I had trouble with, I even used the Spectre,
What's
Which is
Which-
summon.
which yeah, you basically get it's like the mimic
Mm.
almost that
That dies
you-
in 3 seconds.
Yeah, they suck. I hate it. But yeah, I use that to take the aggro off me sometimes.
Yeah.
'Cause, I don't know. You can't parry everything. It's annoying.
Yeah. And
Well-
if you have trouble like that, I
Wait, you
don't-
can't parry everything? What do you mean?
You can parry everything, but the parry timing is insanely difficult at times,
Hmm.
especially for the later bosses.
Yeah, well, it's weird because I tried to go the Sekiro route with the parrying, but the way the bosses work is they'll do like these very obviously delayed attacks. So they'll wind up for like 15 seconds and then slam it down so fast, it's almost like they're teleporting it onto you. It's just like you don't even see the movement from it up and down.
Mm.
It's kind of crazy.
But the gripes I have about the game, I think it's my game of the year.
You haven't even beat it yet.
I know.
Huh.
I think it's gonna be my game of the year.
I like how you're like, but my gripes about the game, it's my game of the year. Like you were
Yes.
gonna tell us their gripes, but then you said it's my game of the
Oh,
year.
I went.
Do you have any gripes about the game?
There are a
Aside,
few. The I don't mind the difficulty of the bosses.
Except for it being artificial.
you were really mad the other.
Well,
day.
when you beat it,
Did you
it
just
like
get off entirely?
A weight lifts off your chest.
I
What?
don't know.
You were raging about the boss, and then I didn't hear anything from you for a while. Like I think you got off or something.
No, I didn't get off.
Or you were just quiet.
I was just staring at the screen, just trying to beat it. But I finally beat it, and the my only gripe with these bosses are the ailments or the elements.
Yeah.
Mm.
They throw towards the end of the game. 95% of the enemies do decay damage.
You use the resistance parts though.
I know, but it doesn't help.
It
every-
doesn't.
It does, but you still get decayed.
Were there weaknesses for that boss? Because every boss has a weakness that's kind of insane.
Well, that particular boss that I was fighting, it has 2 phases. One is a puppet phase, and one is a monster phase.
Hmm.
I don't know if that's a spoiler. Sorry.
No, it's not really a spoiler.
But basically, one phase is weak to fire, one phase is weak to electricity. And if you have 2 different weapons, it'll weigh you down. You won't have enough stamina.
you don't need 2 weapons. You can use the like a fire power up for your sword, and you can use like the arm as electricity or
But
something.
I got a grinder, which you can use a grinder to activate an element on your weapon.
That's what I mean.
But basically, I got a grinder that increases stagger damage. It is amazing.
I haven't figured out the stagger yet because like sometimes there's this bar or like an icon, not an icon, like the bar lights up or something.
Mhm.
I think that means they're weak or something.
Yeah,
like
if
that.
you do if you hold down the heavy attack and you do a heavy, when that light bar shows up, then you'll stagger them and you could do a crit.
Because I haven't been able to pull it off except for like one boss.
You gotta know the boss timings to be able to pull it off.
Yeah,
But I love staggering. In
it's
that
like
game.
the game is like if you took Dark Souls 3 and Sekiro, and then made them a little bit worse.
And then you put it in the world of Bloodborne.
Yeah, like it's all it has those mechanics, but every time I see something, I'm like, it's very obvious they're trying to just straight up copy it, but not.
Hello,
in a good
clever
way
one.
sometimes. Like I really like the game, but sometimes it's really
What?
obvious.
That's what the main lady calls you, clever one.
In Dark Souls 3 they call you Ashen One.
I remember that.
The bonfires are called stargazers.
Oh yeah, they go overboard with the Pinocchio references.
Oh,
like-
really?
Although
Yeah.
the story is getting so good.
Really,
Yeah.
the menu screen instead of now loading, it's now lying.
What?
there's-
And
stuff like
the
that all
more
the
you
time.
lie, the longer the loading bar gets.
Lie?
The loading bar just goes all the way across.
Yeah, but it goes a
Oh,
little
is
bit
it like a
farther as you
nose?
lie.
Oh, I
What is
don't
it?
know
Is it a nose?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then you also get a picture frame and you put it in one of the offices at the hotel. The more you lie, the nose just extends.
I don't know.
It's really funny.
I'm excited to play it. I just haven't started it yet because
I'd
I've
say-
been busy with party.
I
animals.
was telling Caleb, but I would say at least get to the King of Puppets
Yeah.
boss fight.
Is that what you're on?
No, that's about halfway through.
Hmm.
The King of Puppets boss fight is so good. It's my favorite in the game.
Yeah,
It's so good.
I think you and I will have a lot more to say because we're Dark Souls 3 fans.
Yeah.
How far did you get in Dark Souls 3?
I got past like that wizard person.
Oh, you almost got to the
Oh.
cathedral.
Did
You
I
got,
get to the?
you got pretty far.
Just decently far.
Well, there's a
It's like
caveat.
almost halfway.
I think you sped ran it though, didn't you?
Yeah, Jaden was talking me through
Oh.
where to go and what to do.
Okay.
But
That
I
boss
did beat
is like
those.
the last one you can actually cheese like
Yeah.
that.
I did beat those two guys on the stairs that were super annoying.
Mm.
I was
When you take the
Oh,
ladder
yeah.
down to
I was
Fair and Keep.
determined to beat them.
Those guys are fun. I like fighting
Yeah.
human enemies.
But
They do a lot. You can get an amulet that does more damage to humans.
Oh, nice.
It's so good.
Yeah, I'm excited to play Liza P. Cause like when we beat the fire giant finally. By the way, I beat the fire giant after what 2 years of
Yeah.
Elden Ring. Because
Yeah.
Caleb helped me, but we were having trouble. Like
He was
he's
difficult.
he's
Yeah.
really annoying when you don't.
But the
Mm.
summons, you're limited to 6 flasks if you're the person who
But it
gets
was
summoned,
super helpful having
and
someone else
your
take the
health
aggro.
gets moved down to whatever his
Yeah.
his health is.
Yeah.
Because my character was on NG +8, and I joined him when in his first playthrough, so it was like it scaled me down.
Mhm.
I really enjoyed playing it together though.
Yeah, I wish you can do the whole thing like
That would be fun. Taking on bosses together.
I
Like if
actually
you
don't
die, you
know.
could spectate the person.
But
and you
I'm-
both die, you move back to the
yeah.
site.
But I'm partial to like multiplayer stuff.
Yeah, I don't know why someone hasn't done a really good multiplayer Souls like.
They
Well,
should have done Liza P like that.
There's like Remnant, but Remnant has its issues.
It still would
have
be-
been too easy. Honestly.
it still would be
It
difficult
would
with the
not be
bosses.
difficult.
Well, you haven't gotten to the bosses. He's right. Or once he was.
The thing is,
struggling?
the bosses are designed for one person though. So like when they aggro, even on the little specter that dies in 3 seconds, you can do a ton of
Dude,
damage.
the boss fight last night that I was doing.
I'll have to get to
What about
it,
the one with
but-
4?
Let- There's
Where-
4 humans in this boss fight
Oh, I haven't.
at once.
I haven't even died to a human yet, so they're really easy. You
Yeah,
can
but
backstab
4.
them.
Oh man, dude, what was that?
What?
Wait, you know backstabbing? We're doing this is Eliza P. Little
Yeah.
tangent here, but like backstabbing, you're completely invulnerable when you're doing it. If you strafe around someone long enough, you get the backstab prompt. You can. I didn't even get hit for like the person with the giant blade.
Yeah, but 4 humans at once. You don't even get a chance to backstab.
Hmm.
You're just getting constantly batted around.
But you don't. I know your playstyle. You don't like to swap what you're using a lot of times.
I'm upgrading 6 weapons.
I'm not saying upgrading weapons. I'm saying like use other things because some of these power ups, those that was a weird noise. That one boss I was struggling with, I found that since he was weak to electricity, there's a certain electric item that damaged him like crazy. Like 5 of those things took out half his health. Like these things
The
you throw at him. No, the arm was good. Like I killed half his health with the arm, and then I killed the rest of him with these throwables.
Oh, okay.
I was struggling with him for a while, and then I killed him in like 30 seconds. Just because of like I found a good way to beat him. So there probably is more ways of doing it.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Okay,
We'll see. Yeah, well, I'm not. I can't relate. I'm like, I don't know what to say. But we'll have a Liza P podcast probably in November. It's gonna take us a while to beat it.
Yeah, that's what I've been playing besides Party Animals. So that's on my mind.
I saw something today. So Payday 3, I think it also had a bad launch.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It's what happened? Like bad reviews.
You need an online connection to play it, and the servers were so swarmed nobody could play it.
Oh.
So no one's been able to play the game for the last couple of days.
Haven't people been waiting for that game for like a decade?
I don't know how long, but yeah, people are mad.
2013 was when Payday 2 came out.
Yeah.
So
That's
yeah, about a
crazy.
decade.
Some of the reviews said it takes 20 minutes to get into a solo lobby.
That's ridiculous.
Like imagine like a private server, just a mini multiplayer game, and you can't even like it's an MMO. You have to wait like 15-20 minutes just to play it.
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine these people who
Stupid.
paid for like there's probably $100 edition or something.
It's
like
also
that.
on Game Pass, so people are using that too.
Oh.
So I think they have the same servers for the Xbox because it's all crossplay.
Yeah, it's kind of lame.
Well, the reason I say that is because Party Animals also had a bad, somewhat like kind of like it was mostly negative at first, right?
Mhm.
And then it just got the mix.
Because of review bombing, though.
Yeah.
It's because of a translation error.
Yeah. So
I feel
think
like that's a cop out.
No. There's actually like in
there are translation errors in the game. What was it that we saw the other day? It was like, I don't know.
Yeah,
Like,
Something about hockey.
yeah, beat the hockey.
Beat the hockey into the goal.
Yeah,
It's
but I mean, I
like
guess
that's
you
not
could-
what
yeah.
it is. It's a puck.
Huh.
Yeah. Oh, one more thing before we get into fully like Party Animals. Something else that I saw. I don't know if you guys saw this too, but because like of this lawsuit, you can now refund skins in Fortnite.
Really?
Yeah. So there's
Wait,
gonna be
is it like a antitrust thing?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
But you can't turn V-Bucks back into real money though.
I don't think so. But well, no. I don't
I
know.
don't
How,
think you
Refund to your
can.
card or to V-Bucks?
I don't know. All I saw was
card, I think.
That's
What?
good then.
How?
But that's insane. Cause like, is that gonna be a trend now where like people can refund skins in games? I'm not sure what it was
I
that.
hope so.
brought
Wait, people are
Fortnite
gonna
to
be
that point.
buying Epic accounts and just selling the skins back.
Well, no,
Mhm.
that's gonna stop buying accounts.
Is it?
Probably.
Yeah, because you can refund and just get another skin. if
But
you
what
want.
about the people who are selling accounts now and they didn't realize
It would be a chargeback, so whoever bought the originals would get the
Yeah,
refund.
Oh.
Yeah.
that's crazy. Because imagine like timed things. Like I don't know. Let's say they do like an event. I think they had an event for like Indiana Jones or something, and you get it for that time, and then like afterwards you resell it or you refund it, and then get it for the next event, like whatever the new skin is. Like people can just like
Yeah.
Whatever
I think
they
that's
want
actually
at the
really
time.
good because it's kind of a predatory practice. It's like
yeah,
saying
Especially
you
with
can't get your
kids.
money back.
for
Yeah.
Fortnite.
Yeah, even Amazon, you can buy an item for $500 and hate it and then refund it.
Yeah,
But like kids are buying these skins hundreds of dollars worth and you're never getting that back.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
It's no use to you except for a virtual character.
And I'm sure there's a lot of people that are happy because like imagine people who grew up with Fortnite and they're like adults now. They can refund all those skins. They get like a bunch of money back.
So is there no like timeout period?
I don't know. I'm not sure what like it all entails. I just saw it and I was like, wow, that's huge. Because if that's gonna be a trend, it's gonna change things a lot.
Yeah.
Because imagine Valorant did that. Like
Yeah.
how expensive Valorant skins are.
Well, that's the reason why these games are going online only.
Mm-hmm.
Like same with Party Animals. Party Animals is a $20 game with a deluxe edition that costs $10, which I did get, and I'm glad I did.
Mm-hmm.
But it's online because they want you to buy their skins from the shop.
Yeah.
And I guess we'll probably talk about this later, but part of the reason or we were talking about this the other day, but it's really a mistake to focus on the multiplayer aspect and not the couch co-op aspect.
That's huge, and that's the reason why it got such bad reviews at first, because you couldn't play offline. We were like, I think a few days after it came out, we were literally playing it on the couch, like all me, Ben, and Jay.
Yeah.
Well, we were playing online, but we would have played. I think we did try split screen, right?
It was pretty good.
Yeah, it was actually not that bad.
Yeah, I mean, I would prefer separate things, but I don't want to have to join a multiplayer lobby to do that. Like, you can do a local area connection or something.
Yeah.
That would be better than nothing at all.
I think they should add it, which I'm not sure. Have they released anything on, like, if they're planning on adding that? Ben?
What? The offline?
Yeah.
Probably not. But maybe if people ask for it enough, they might like be required to.
Required?
Not required, but like
Even if they added a
pressured.
local thing, I mean, I guarantee they're not going to do the fully offline available to play.
They need to, though.
They need to, but I don't think they're going to do it.
If they do it, I think they're going to do it to where you don't get cookies or cash or, like, money in the game.
Oh, no XP, so you can't like
with
farm
custom
offline.
games though, there's already a limit to the amount you can get.
Oh, it's more for online. That's why we were getting so much.
With the quick play, you get
We were
like
getting a ton.
double the amount.
Yeah, we were getting
And
lot
we were
of
like
money.
winning every round, so that's why.
Yeah. What, Ben?
We
Our flex?
together.
Oh. Well, I wasn't on your team much. It was you and Zevi, which was super annoying, by the way. I hated that. I always got paired with a random, and they always
you were with
sucked.
Mikey.
Mikey's okay.
What are you doing?
Mikey won like 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Like by himself.
Dude, Mikey was loud last night.
Was he?
Very loud.
Oh, he was quiet for me. That's probably why I turned him down.
We're pretty much already talking about it, but
Yeah, let's just jump into Party Animals. Might as well.
so Party Animals is or not a local. It's a party game, kind of like Gang Beasts, where you play as animals. What are you looking at me for, Ben?
I don't know.
Creepy. And the main game mode is just like a combat mode with weapons, and you can drop kick and punch people, and
It's like Gang Beasts.
yeah. And then there's some other modes which I actually haven't played at all because I've been
They're fun.
having too much fun playing the other mode.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of, like, are there any, like, mainstream games aside from Game Beasts that we can compare this to for people who haven't played Game Beasts?
In terms of some of the game modes, I kind of see Fall Guys.
Oh yeah, it's kind of like Fall Guys with the game modes. It's basically an arena where you punch each other and you get little items. But
Human Fall Flat, kind
yeah,
of those
yeah,
floppy
a little bit,
characters.
yeah, that the mechanics and the climbing and stuff like that,
Mhm.
sort of.
Human Fall
wonder
Flat 2 comes out, Ben.
Is that
At
even
some
a
point.
genre? Like
What?
Game Beasts, Fall Flat, and this?
It is now, I guess.
Fall Flat's more of a
That's a
puzzle,
puzzle game.
Yeah, but I mean, like the movement, like the floppy,
The style,
characters
yeah.
and-
That's just physics-based movement.
There's the
No.
totally accurate delivery service or whatever it is.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that game.
There's that game that has that type of movement too.
At least the similarities are they're like these blobby, floppy characters. Even the animals, they're all kind of like
Yeah,
chunky.
they have like
I
no
think this one's the
backbone,
best.
Yeah.
though. The best. They did it. The like
Oh yeah,
by far.
the animations and just how it looks. It just looks so good.
This game, I mean, I personally, I'd say, we've been waiting for this game for like 3 years, and it hasn't disappointed yet.
hmm
It's so fun.
I don't know how many hours I had in Gang Beasts, but Gang Beasts gets boring after like 5 or 6 hours
Mhm.
because there's nothing really new. I don't know. It's lacking something.
Were there items in Gang Beasts?
No.
Yeah, so it's just fists. In this game, you get like nunchucks, you get a shovel, you get like a taser, which I hate when Chug gets. Chug will stand over your body and shoot you with a taser over and over and over.
You can't get up until someone knocks me over.
Yeah.
He'll punch Ben repeatedly until he just straight up dies.
There's a plunger, which everyone, it's so annoying because no matter who has it, they always go for me
You know,
and they plunge me.
Well,
I'm like,
you said that out loud, so now I just go for you. With the
yeah, I
plunger.
hate it. Everyone knows that when there's a plunger, they go for me. And then they,
plunges booty and
yeah, and then it
pull him
like
around.
it restricts how I can move around. It's so annoying. Whoa.
What was that?
I'm trying to
coffee.
open this thing. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, I love the new maps.
Yeah, there was like, so we played the playtest, which I think we talked about last week or 2 weeks ago. But when the game released, they released like, what was it, 6 new maps with it? Or-
Something like that, yeah. And they're
There
all
was
really fun.
Yeah.
5 for the like actual seperate game mode. And
Except
then
for the iceberg.
There's 9 in the
the
fighting
iceberg
one.
one's new.
No, I mean they're all good except for the iceberg one.
They're planning on
Iceberg
adding new
one's
maps
frustrating,
too.
I'll be honest.
Yeah.
So
The reason I
Yeah.
don't like that is because it's so slippery, and you try to punch and you go flying off the iceberg yourself.
Mhm.
I don't know. The only map that I kind of dislike is the plane map.
I actually really like that
I don't
one.
mind the plane
I do
map.
too.
Zevi always drop kicks me off, and
Yeah,
it's
but
so
Zevi
annoying.
kills himself 90% of the time.
Yeah, I know, but I get killed at the very beginning, like most of the time on that map, and it's
Yeah.
annoying.
If you just don't fight on that map for a little bit, people kind of end up killing themselves.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of complaints with the game, but I'd say the one thing for me is sometimes it's inconsistent with like knockout times.
Mm.
Like sometimes you get knocked out instantly and you're out for like 30 seconds trying to get up, and someone throws you off and you're dead really quickly. Other times you do that to somebody and they get up like there's no problem.
Mhm.
I think it's like Gang Beast, where the more you get knocked out, the longer the timer
It's
is.
not though.
There's a health bar.
I've
And the
never
lower-
seen the health bar, but
There's not an actual like visible health bar, but you can change in settings how much health there is.
because I've
Wait,
never seen
really?
any
Yes.
pattern. You know, like sometimes you can get drop kicked and you're out instantly.
Certain attacks have like things too. Like if you land a drop kick, they're instantly knocked out.
Do you know?
Yeah.
Do you know what constitutes a hit? Like how does the hit detection work?
Well, there's the regular punches.
Well, yeah, but like sometimes I notice that if you land a solid punch, it almost like homes in on the person.
That's the same with the range stuff. If you
Oh,
know how
that
to
one
take,
does, yeah.
if you know how to take advantage of the range weapons, it'll like home in on everybody.
Yeah, it basically auto aims for you.
I'm curious about the health bar, Ben. Does that regen?
No,
So you have
that's why you're able to kill each other, because there's an actual dedicated health bar. Unlike Gang
So that's not
Beasts.
the knockout bar.
No, it's the same thing. Probably. I'm
How,
pretty
how is
sure.
it the same thing?
Is it like a certain
Are there
a certain
notches where like
point?
once you get to 75%, you can get knocked out. 50%, you can get knocked out. 25.
No, I'm pretty sure any attack can knock you out, just depending on your actual health meter. That's how long you're knocked out for.
Does a drop kick always knock you out?
Yeah, if it
Mhm.
lands.
That one's like a sure way to get knocked out. Plus the hard punch, if you,
You
hit
have to
it
run
right.
while doing that.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that.
But yeah, that hard punch is funny. I always chase you down, Ben.
No.
It's so funny. Like, I love the characters in the game. Like one thing that I didn't. Well, Chug, you were saying this before. Like with Gang Beasts, you get these little like characters, and then you can put costumes on them. But in this game, you not only get the animal base, but you get like the costume on top of it.
Yeah, because the animal itself has skins,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and then the costumes over that. I don't know. There's a lot to it. I really like it.
I got my the one. So I play as a bunny, and I got the one costume I wanted, which is like he has like this little like police vest on and like a thigh strap like holster. It's so funny, but it's like it's supposed to be like Leon, I think.
Yeah.
They're usually references. There's a bunch of references to other stuff. Like the dark ones are like Star Wars
Mhm.
characters.
Mhm.
There's a Garfat.
Yeah.
I want Garfat. I mean, I have
You have
Garfat
Garfat.
with the towel.
You want base?
I want the base Garfat though.
I like your otter though.
Yeah,
That guy's funny.
that is true. I wanted the. You got the outfit I wanted.
Yeah, I don't use it though.
Which one?
The otter Viking
No,
outfit.
you got the Viking? I
The
thought that's what
otter.
it
There's
was.
two Viking.
The pig with the cape.
Ben, there's
is
two
pretty
Viking.
funny.
There's one that's a
Yeah,
little bit
Spartan
brighter,
outfit.
Mhm.
and then there's one that's darker, like a bluish.
Yeah, the one I really want is the walrus Viking. I like the walrus.
I got
Oh, does it
the
have, like,
I got
the
the
ring on it?
samurai legendary
Yeah.
that Ben wanted.
I
Oh,
didn't
really?
want the samurai one.
I don't
Oh,
have a
you didn't?
legendary
I
yet.
don't know.
Oh, I thought you wanted the Hachi samurai one.
I wanted the like Ronin one with the scarf.
Oh,
We I even spent $10 in the game already.
well, the deluxe upgrade.
Yeah, the deluxe upgrade, which gives you like some skins and then like some money.
6 skins actually.
A bunch of unique ones
Yeah.
only for deluxe, and then it gives you money for the spinning thing, which
Mhm.
you can't get duplicate skins, can you?
You can. I didn't realize you
Oh,
could.
I've gotten 3.
I thought you could.
Really?
That's kind of
It's
annoying.
awful. It gives you like 150 cookies.
That's dumb.
150.
Yes.
Mm, they should
Zevi
give you
rolled
money.
a duplicate. And he got
Because he
1500.
probably got like a legendary or something.
It was a uncommon.
Oh, I guess I've only gotten commons.
Oh,
Huh.
Hmm.
But yeah, I don't mind the skin system. I actually kind of like the skins and want to get more,
Mhm.
unlike other games.
hmm
But they are pretty expensive if you actually want to spend real money. And I wish that they didn't have microtransactions in there. But I don't know. I guess it's
in every
optional.
game now. It
Yeah.
doesn't really matter
I think
at this point.
because this game is so like part of the charm of the game is like the animals. It's
Mhm.
so funny, like beating each other up, and when you get knocked out, your mouth is like open. It's
Oh,
so
yeah.
funny.
The
I
bunny's
love
teeth.
Yeah.
the running, especially when someone is trying to attack someone and they're running away. Just the way their arms
You do like an intense run, and there's
Yeah.
like the dust behind you.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome.
It's
It's
hilarious.
scary when someone gets like a shovel or a pan or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were getting so mad the other day.
What, me?
Yeah.
I got okay. I literally So like I love the game so much, but there's a component when you're playing with friends that like you're most likely gonna get really annoyed at some point. At some point. And it was late and we were playing and it was like I got off or I left the game because there's weird sometimes like people will create these little alliances, and it was between Zevi and Mikey, and they like I don't know, Mikey had a shovel and I was like, and Zevi was like going for me only, and I was like, I'm not gonna deal with this, so I left.
Well, Zevi knew that Mikey would side with him and try to kill you, so then he could kill Mikey easily.
yeah.
It's not deep kill.
That's
It's
so
not.
annoying. Or the other night, what's even more annoying is, so I would knock out Zevi when we were playing, and then Zevi, I would get Zevi out of the game, and he'd die, and then he would tell Chug to kill me in his name, and then Chug would kill me, and I'm like, you're so annoying, because he'd be like, yeah, in my name. I'm like,
And then you turned it on the other way.
Yeah.
You're like Chug, kill Zevi in my name. I'm like, yeah.
yeah.
He'd kill his name. So good.
Yeah, Zevi, his play style is so annoying.
It really
Like
is.
it's actually really frustrating because the day that that happened, we had gotten back from the fair, and we were all kind of tired,
Mhm.
but we're still playing anyway. And just like the slightest things were annoying. But he
I know.
like zigzags and goes in circles and runs away,
Yeah.
and like I don't like doing that because I have to chase him down.
Yeah, then you lose your stamina.
Yeah, it's just frustrating and not really a fun way of playing.
Mhm.
He's the only one that does that though.
Yeah.
Well, when you're fighting someone, you just go all in until someone's knocked out.
Yeah.
It's funny.
I'd say the game is fairly fair. It's pretty fair aside from some of the weapons.
The thing is though, you can if you do a drop kick, you can knock them out.
Yeah, I know. Like if someone has the pan or the shovel,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like it's so scary going against someone with a shovel. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's so like aggressive.
Because like I like when there's weapons and stuff, even the OP ones, because it's like a challenge almost. Like, oh, they think they're powerful with this little weapon. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
kill them.
The only one I can handle the shovel and the pan, but the one I can't is the nunchucks.
Yeah,
Because if you try to jump kick them, they can still hit you midair and knock you out, and it's like,
yeah.
It's
annoying.
the good bomb throws too.
Yeah, the
If
bombs
you
are
can
fun.
if you're good with the
I
bomb
like the
throws,
bombs.
it's so good.
yeah.
Mhm.
The bombs are fun because like someone will throw a bomb in the midst of all the chaos, and it's like everyone just like disperses.
Have you
everywhere.
ever gone for the bomb when it's live and then thrown it back?
I
Yeah.
haven't. I saw you tried.
I tried, and I don't know why, but sometimes my grabbing just doesn't work. I don't know if it's a game thing or the way I'm doing it, but
Yeah.
like sometimes I'll try to pick up a player who's down, and my character's just not even grabbing
I
him.
think you need to position yourself.
It's
like,
awkward
perfectly.
sometimes.
Yeah,
Sometimes
That's
I'll
it.
grab with one hand and my body will be facing the other way, and I'm like trying to.
I
swing
pick
'em
up the
around.
shovel
Although
behind me somehow.
Yeah, you can
Caleb,
still hit with that.
Yeah.
Running with one hand with grabbing something is actually faster
Not with like you can't throw.
with items. Like remember that ball game that we were doing where you had to throw the ball into the
Yeah.
that my strat for that is run in, grab it with my right hand, and then zigzag around them, and then throw it back to this, and then throw
Oh.
it in. So it's
Hmm.
like it actually is faster to grab with one hand for
Yeah,
items.
that makes sense. We were also playing last night. We were playing against some people online, and there's like a football game mode, which was super fun.
Huh.
the actual child.
Yeah, we were playing the hockey one, and there was like a literal baby like on the mic, on the open mic. I guarantee the kid was like 3.
I mean, it's probably the type of game that parents see cute little animals. They're like, oh, it's probably a little kid's
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, but some of the online chat is like super toxic.
Yeah,
really
I
bad.
played a little bit of quick matches the other day, and some of the people are actually really fun to play with if you have the mics on. Like they're getting mad at you, or
Yeah.
like you're teaming with them and killing everybody. It's
Yeah.
kind of fun, but I'd rather play with people I know.
Yeah. You definitely have to like I think like the cute nature of it and like kind of like the goofiness like makes it easier to not be so serious about it, but like even then sometimes it still gets to me.
Mm-hmm.
It
After a
depends
while.
on what someone's doing. The thing that frustrates me the most. What's our connection doing?
Says
It
excellent.
still says excellent for some reason. Yeah.
Huh.
Chat
Just
disconnected? Oh, but the thing that frustrates me the most is that, like certain things like throwing people in the water where they freeze. I'll throw Zevi in there, and then he's in there for minutes somehow, and then he gets out and he's fine. And then he throws me in immediately after, and I instantly freeze.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. I don't know what the
I'm pretty. It might
gauging
be
that
based
is.
on stamina too.
I don't know, because like I'll have full
Hmm.
stamina when he throws me in, and like I freeze really quickly. It might be health.
maybe it's how far you go down in the water.
Yeah, because
Like if you dunk
you
down,
threw me like really deep into the water, and I literally froze instantly.
I know
Hmm.
with the gas map, if you're knocked out and you're fully underneath the gas, you're pretty much screwed. But if you can get up right after you got down there,
Mhm.
run up to the wall, you're good.
Well, I've noticed that's inconsistent too, though. 'Cause sometimes I'll land down there, not even knocked out. I'll just land on my feet, and I die.
It just depends on the timing of the map too. Like the gas could be more.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem like that with the ice map. You know, is there more? Is it colder the longer it goes on?
I think as the map breaks up, there's it like
Oh, it might be colder later on.
yeah.
Higher
Mm.
stakes.
Maybe,
they
but
generally
they don't
do
show
that.
you.
Yeah,
There's
they
like
don't.
sudden death with all the maps though, so it just gets harder and harder to survive like normally.
Yeah.
Like with the plane one, it starts to freeze over.
And then it tips,
I
and then
think
you
that's-
slide off.
That's why I like the plane map so much, because there's no climbing or getting up out of that thing.
That is true.
You knock someone out and throw them off, they're probably gonna fall off.
Same with the bridge map, which I really like
Yeah,
the bridge map too.
I like
Bridge
those.
map is fun.
It just keeps breaking, and then it spawns like on its side. Everyone just falls off.
The other one I don't like is the submarine,
Yeah.
mainly because you have to climb the thing later on in the map, and there's if you fall in the water, you gotta swim, and the stamina is also annoying.
Wait, what if they did a mix of the ice water thing, like where you fall in the water and turn to ice, and it doesn't go down?
What?
The submarine map.
Oh, they had it stationary, then you fall in. And...
Yeah, and then it's
Hmm.
ice, and then you could climb up to the top.
I
if
think
you
that'd be
really
less
want to.
annoying because getting back on the ice is really hard for me.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's the way the climbing is, because sometimes you're in the water and you're trying to grab something, and your character, you can't position what you grab.
Mm-hmm.
So like he'll be grabbing under the iceberg, and you can't climb up that way.
Yeah.
And so you gotta just move around and hope that the RNG arms let you grab it.
Mm-hmm.
So I just don't like RNG elements like that, or seemingly RNG anyway.
Yeah.
But I like the instant knockouts, and even how you can kill people with weapons.
Oh, I love that. You can even punch someone over and over and over until they die.
Ben was getting so
awesome.
mad when Caleb was doing that to him.
Yeah.
Like,
He would like just punch me with not even like a heavy punch, and I just die.
I want to see the health bar. That'd be like fun.
yeah, that would.
I think that'd be good information to have.
50% health bar. You can literally set it lower.
Yeah, but the thing is,
can
if
set
you
it
see
lower?
the health bar of everybody else, though, you just target the one with the lowest health, though.
Wait, you can see everyone else's,
No,
or just
are you
your
saying
own?
your own?
Your
Yeah.
own would be helpful because then you can like
Oh.
be a little more careful.
Yeah, I can see that, but if you can see everybody else's, I don't think that would be a good idea.
No.
hmm
Yeah, that wouldn't be.
I think there might be some RNG in it though, just to
Yeah.
make things more interesting. But I don't know. I find it annoying.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. It's like these type of games, like they're so. I mean, your character's like floppy. It's like you don't have like pinpoint accuracy anyway.
Yeah.
So it's like a certain point where you have to write some things off.
Well, you know what's weird though is that Human Fall Flat actually has consistent climbing, because you
there's-
raise your arms up and then you grab and then you pull.
You can only pull up on ledges, so you can't climb a wall.
Wait, Casey, there's already a Twitch Rivals
They was
party
on
animals?
yesterday.
What's
How?
which rival- Oh, you mean like a tournament?
Like tournaments, yeah.
That's crazy.
How are there already tournaments?
I wonder what the Steam charts is like. I'm gonna look.
On the first day, there's 100,000 people playing.
Oh,
Oh wow.
Yeah, but that's the first day. It usually dies down from the first day.
100,000 people for a
That's a
random little
lot.
party game.
That is true.
oh, Ben. You were saying that in Human Fall Flat you can't really climb walls, except for the submarine map. Is there any reason why you need to actually climb?
Human fall flat.
Well, yeah, like that. In Human Fall Flat, you can only climb like one ledge or something. In Party Animals, there's only one map where you actually have to climb. That's
the
a submarine.
bridge one, when it starts collapsing, you can climb up the actual bridge to escape.
Oh, you can, but that one's not even the greatest section. Like I
Yeah.
don't like that when the map flips like that and you're falling.
Are you talking
Oh.
about the water one, Ben?
What?
Where you're in the waterfall and the water pushes you? Or are you talking
No,
about the one on the
hanging
bridge?
Because I think they could get away with just like the human fall flat style, where you just climb up a single ledge. Because most of the time you're in the water or you're off the side of another ledge.
Or there is that
submarine
map where you have to kind of climb
Or
up.
the
yeah,
like,
it's
slope.
slippery.
or the gas map, climb up the wall.
There's that one. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
actually
but you're
like
not
that map.
forced to. Like, if you don't drop down there, you don't have to climb up.
But people always throw you down.
Yeah.
But then again, if they really wanted to, they could have made it a little bit shorter, and you could do the other climbing thing.
Yeah.
Kind
You
of like
want
the
seeing-
Gangbee subway map.
Oh, yeah. The game modes seem a bit unbalanced. I mean,
I didn't think.
I'd say unbalanced if the people on the other team are like insanely good at the game. Yeah. But that's not the game's fault.
They don't
It's
ever
just-
give one team like an advantage.
I mean, if the team knows what they're doing
Yeah, but
versus a team that doesn't know what they're doing, yes, it could
if
be
he means like
unbalanced, but
gameplay wise,
Who's gonna play competitively though?
yeah.
there's already. I'm pretty sure there's already people. The Twitch rivals.
Twitch rivals.
That's competitive.
Yeah, that's one thing, but I'm surprised they even have that at all. Honestly,
Yeah.
I don't think they ever had that for Gang Beasts. I mean, I'm not.
They
I don't
might
follow
have,
Twitch
I don't
rivals. I don't even
know.
know what that is, to be honest. But
The game's all-time peak is 57,000, but the playtest had 100,000, right?
Hmm.
playtest was free.
Playtest was, yeah.
Mm.
And it's also on Game Pass. So
I think we
probably
have like
over.
15, 20 hours in the playtest itself.
I don't know.
I have like
We
13.
had a lot.
I've gotten a lot out of this game so far, and it hasn't gotten old since.
Game
or-
didn't even
yeah.
come out yet. You already had like 15 hours.
Yeah.
I'm
Plus,
Even interested in playing other game modes yet. Like maybe once I get bored of the main one, but the main one when like everyone's on,
yeah.
I have a lot of fun with it.
The
Yeah.
arcade ones are pretty, or not arcade. The competitive, not competitive, but the sports ones are actually pretty fun.
If we had a fair team, the arcade one would have been fun, but it was just so annoying because you and Zevi were just like,
Me?
yeah, during
For
the
what?
bar one.
Oh yeah, that was unfair. But I definitely prefer the main mode, just the fighting mode, to the game modes. But the game modes, I'm glad they're there because it breaks things up.
Yeah.
You get bored.
You know, I don't know what you're talking about with the bar one, but that kind of made me think like there could be some really cool setting type maps. Like think Paint the Town Red. Like there's like a Western bar or something with props all around that you can throw at people, and maybe like
There's literally a bar map.
yeah. I never played a bar map, but
It was in the arcade.
Yeah, that one's pretty fun.
It's like a death match kind of
yeah, each team has like 10 lives, and you have to throw people out of the parlor or whatever, and then they freeze and
because
stuff.
they could have cool stuff. Because they have like Spartan Pig. They could have like Roman Gladiator
Oh,
arenas.
that'd be so cool. The possibilities are endless with the animals and the maps, because we were playing the football one, and in the crowd we saw animals we hadn't seen before. So they're probably going to come out in the future. Like there's like this weird bird thing.
There's like a bulldog, a
bulldog.
toucan, I think.
Yeah,
Huh.
that's what. Yeah,
Oh, so they already have them in the game, pretty much.
yeah, but they haven't released them. And I think in one of the trailers,
There was like a gopher.
it was
something.
either a gopher or a capybara.
It looked like that little creature of the, you know, that video you sent of the guy like grabbing it and he was like,
Oh,
standing
he was
on his hind
screaming?
legs?
Where they scratch their belly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, is it a groundhog?
That wasn't a groundhog. That was something else. I don't know.
Prairie, not a prairie dog. I don't know.
Oh, the gummy bear map.
Like imagine like a pirate ship map.
That
It's-
would be
it's sailing.
awesome.
You could throw people off and they can't
Yeah.
come back up. Like stuff like that would be really cool.
Yeah, the gummy bear map was annoying. I don't
don't
like
remember
I
it.
never
that
played
one.
that.
Basically, there's a bunch of gummy bears that spawn in the middle, and there's two sides, and the goal is to just get as many gummy bears to your side as possible.
Oh,
I've always
And-
hated that game, no matter where it's
yeah.
played. Like especially when
You
we
can't
played it in
steal
person.
them though. That's the thing.
You
I
know?
didn't like that one. Yeah. I didn't like that one.
Casey even said everyone focuses on the big gummy bear, and
Yeah,
that's
but
very true.
When
Yeah.
when we were playing, Zevi was just grabbing the tiny ones and just like slowly racking up our
Yeah.
score.
I don't think it's unfair, Casey, because they give all the gummy bears are in the middle, so it's like it's a fair balance. It's just what you plan on doing. Like, I don't know.
Like if the other
don't-
team's focused more on just beating the other team up, then it's just not fun.
yeah.
Because it's like it's a game mode where you have to just carry stuff, and if one team's just beating everybody else up, it's just annoying.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, all of it's not really competitive. It's just about having fun. So
Yeah,
If
exactly.
you don't have fun with one game mode, just go to one that you will
Yeah.
have fun.
You can take it out of your playlist, not playlist, but
Yeah, like I haven't honestly. I don't even know how to activate the other game modes. I've always just joined someone else's game.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
I haven't even made a lobby myself.
Hope
Yeah,
the game
when-
doesn't die in a month.
it won't.
I think this game will have a. I mean, considering Gang Beasts has had a pretty good lifespan, I think this one will be around for a while.
If they add more maps,
If they add more
Yeah.
maps,
if
more animals,
if they keep it like this and it's like this for an entire year, yeah, it's gonna die.
yeah,
They need to have events.
Mhm.
And honestly, I wouldn't mind buying a season pass.
yeah.
Like if they actually kept adding content.
And the skins are good too, which I think is a big component in like keeping people interested in at least buying your stuff. Is like the skins are funny and they're like, it's funny because they're knockoffs of like things they don't have licenses to,
Yeah.
like Garfat.
They just have to change the name a little bit and not
Yeah.
make
And
it
there's, like,
look
partnerships,
exactly
too.
like it. It's
Yeah.
good.
Did you see the duck with the Darth Vader?
yeah.
That's so funny because he
Is-
looks
what's
so
the-
angry.
The duck's name is something funny. It's like Frank or
On
something.
Monday they're adding an Ori skin.
Oh, there you
Official?
go.
I think so on Monday.
Partnership.
Yeah.
So
I want them to partner up with like some random company you never even think of them to partnering up with.
Like who?
I'm not thinking of anything in
partnered with-
particular, but like
Valve.
something random.
Oh, they did partner.
They have a
The
Gordon costume.
Yeah.
that's not random though.
what game also partnered with Valve where they had like the
Fall Guys.
Oh, that's what it was.
Valve is really cooperative with stuff like that, though.
Mhm.
Like they've literally let people release remakes of their game and monetize them.
Like what was it Black?
Black Mesa.
Black
Oh,
Mesa.
so
Literally,
good.
it's whoops, good thing it's empty. It's Half-Life 1. They just completely remade it and then they let them monetize.
That's cool.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Nintendo
I think
would've
they
shut 'em
took a little
down.
bit of the percentage.
Nintendo's the worst.
That's fine. Like
yeah, exactly.
they let them release their game, just a better version.
Yeah.
Like and mods for like Portal.
Mm,
They let people put that on the store.
yeah.
Oh yeah, Portal Stories Mel.
Yeah.
That is it's like at just as long as Portal 2.
Mm-hmm.
Gordon Ramsay skin. How would you make it?
Actually, yeah, that would be pretty funny.
What animal would he be?
Yeah. Australian.
Imagine they just add him straight up.
What?
It's not even an animal. It's just Gordon
Realistic.
Ramsay.
His head's huge.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
They
Although,
should add like big head mode and stuff.
yeah,
yeah.
that would be fun.
I think like low gravity modifiers and other
Yeah.
things like that would be really cool.
Or like in the custom lobbies, add like a cheat section
Yeah.
where they can do all sorts of stuff.
Mhm.
Maybe like
Like increase size of arms on all animals or something.
one of every type of weapon. Like
Yeah.
it's all shovels everywhere.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
I think custom. I don't think they'll ever do this, but like making custom game modes and publishing them online.
With the workshop.
Yeah, like or making maps, or even like there's got to be a game that does this, but like making a custom game mode that you've like curated with the settings and then publishing it online,
Mm.
like that one weapon per or whatever.
Oh, like a playlist.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, because I don't think they'll ever add workshop support. It's
Yeah.
just not that type of game.
Yeah,
It's
Uh,
cross-platform too, so that wouldn't work. It'd have to be like an in-game menu.
just straight up Gordon
Mm.
Ramsay because he cooks animals.
He'd be like a boss the animals team
Yeah.
up to kill. Although I don't know if he'd license
Actually,
that.
that would be a sick map.
He's trying to cook the animals and the animals
He's
are
like a
eating him up.
giant, and all the animals
called
you just have to
Gordo.
try to beat him up.
Gordo. Is that what you said? His boss name is Gordo.
You're in a kitchen.
Yeah,
Gordon. Oh, he'd be like a ram. Gordon Ramsay if he's an animal.
Oh.
yeah, I could see that. Yeah,
But yeah, we're just having a lot of fun with this game,
Yeah.
and I don't see us stopping playing anytime soon.
it's extremely fun. It's meets all my expectations.
Like when we go on vacation next month, we're gonna be playing it a bunch.
Oh,
Less than
yeah.
2 weeks, actually.
Yeah.
The reviews were so funny because like one of the top ones was like, let the people who don't like the game just leave, and let the people who are actually having fun keep playing it.
Well,
Mhm.
this might actually be a good test for us though, because if the online connection is spotty, we're not gonna be able to play the game.
Mm.
So I
I've been
don't
playing online though.
when
There,
we're
when
on
we're-
vacation
yeah.
and
It's the only problem with the servers are like Australia.
no, the connection itself, like Wi-Fi.
You need
connection.
Wi-Fi.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
It's always
Play
been spotty
offline, which
wherever
is
we
crazy.
stay. So
I mean, this
Yeah.
place could be better.
it could
but-
be or it could not. You never know.
There's no local.
It is fun on the
Yankees.
Steam Deck. It runs perfect
Yeah.
on the Steam
Oh,
Deck.
it does.
I
Yeah.
played last Sunday on the Steam Deck. It was amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ben was playing on the Steam Deck on the TV, and then you and I were playing handheld.
Yeah, and it was awesome. It was perfect.
Mm-hmm. Just as good as controller
Yeah.
or on like a full PC.
All right. You guys have anything else to say?
That pretty much covers it.
It's
I know
amazing
we all
game.
recommend it.
Yeah, totally, definitely.
$20 is crazy.
Worth it.
Yeah, I know you were saying $20 is a lot for a party game, but honestly, not for this. This
No.
is different than a normal party.
We have,
we literally paid like 35 for Fall Guys when it came out.
That's crazy.
Did we really?
Yeah.
And this game has way more than Fall Guys.
Yeah,
Oh, we
I
did.
remember Fall Guys when they came out. We played it for a while, and we were tired after like a week
Yeah.
They didn't add enough maps in a short period of time.
Mm-hmm.
because the game modes were all so similar.
Yeah.
Like the only thing that would trip you up is other players.
Yeah. There was no variation or
What is it? The
weapons.
people sitting at the end just pushing you away from it.
yeah, you
And
were
at the
doing
last
that.
second, someone would just jump in and you lose. So annoying.
Yeah, this is a different type of thing though.
Yeah. But okay, that's Party Animals. I don't know what exactly we're gonna do next week, but we may start our Halloween series early. I don't know, we'll have a list out soon.
Mm-hmm.
We'll
Maybe the
have to-
30th by then, right?
Yeah, so it'll be basically October. So
Intro to
five
Halloween
five
series.
weeks.
Yeah.
We might do 5 weeks of the October series.
we did it last year. I feel like if we do RE4 DLC, that might be a good one.
It's
Yeah.
pretty
Super
short.
We can
so
do a podcast on it. And,
Mm-hmm.
all right. Thanks everyone for listening, and we'll see you in the next episode.